We're here, folks. Do I have an excuse? No. Um, I was contemplating with myself for weeks, months at this point, just saying, like, should I even bother? And after a long deliberation with myself, because I was only talking with myself, because I'm just like, what? Why not? Why not? Hella late, but we here. You know what I'm saying? We are. Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria. Okay, back to you with another review for Caught in the Act. Unfaithful season 3. Okay, episode 1. This one's called "Who Was That Woman Though?" Um, oh yeah, ratchet reality, but I'm here for it. That's why I'm here. So we're just gonna get started with these folks. Okay, we get introduced to Jessica. Okay, she in a relationship with a homeboy named Deandric, and they do music together. I guess they got engaged after 3 months of being together. They live together. They got matching tattoos of each other's name on their faces and whatnot. So like they locked in. And I'm just like, oh, matching tattoos, that's not new, but on the face, I mean, it's fairly new. If y'all say, that's a little extreme for me, but, I can't really say nothing because I kind of did the same way. I didn't do a whole name, and definitely not on the face. But anywho, why she a little concerned about her relationship is, all his ex-girlfriends are white. Okay, he even got a tattoo on himself that says, the Snow Bunny Slayer. And he still keep in contact with some of his exes. And this particular one calls Yogi Bear, but later on she just told her name is Yogi, but her government name is Caitlin. He's still in contact with her. She's a stripper, and I guess she even has his name tatted on her as well. So they kind of seem pretty close. And I guess one time he came home late and Jessica tried to smell his dick. Was she successful in smelling his dick? I don't know. Was that a great thing to do? I mean, to each, whatever. To each their own. Am I gonna do something like that? No. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have the energy to be like, yo, pull your pants down, pull your dick out. I need to smell that joint because you've been out all day. Okay, and I don't need to smell the sweat on your balls to determine, does it smell like punani? Because punani comes in all different smells. Okay, some may smell decent, some may smell like nothing, some may smell very bad. And I'm not trying. No, if I gotta do all that, I should probably not be with you. But then again, you got people like Jessica who probably goes a little more extreme than they need to be. So, of course, Tammy taking on the case, and then we get to the investigation part, which is Jennifer. She's the PI for this case. We get to day 1. So we see D leaving the house. He goes to a girl's house, I guess to talk about his landscaping, because he also does landscaping. And even though it seemed like nothing that happened between them, but they were kind of a little too friendly, even if they, from just based off their hug and stuff, it was a little too friendly. But maybe he's a flirt, maybe that's how he gets his clients or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but nothing really happens there. So then after that, later on that night he goes to a venue where he's performing, because he's also a rapper. And Jennifer sends in a decoy to kind of that fits his type, Snow Bunny, to talk and flirt with him. But he does say that he's not single or not, so that conversation doesn't really go far. We get to day 2. Day 2, he meets up with his ex Caitlin, that Jessica was talking about. They go to a tattoo shop, and Dee's talking about how Jessica wants him to cover up the Snow Bunny Slayer tattoo, but he doesn't really want to. And then you got Yogi telling him, no, don't cover it up. You shouldn't have to cover it up. Blah 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 blah. So later that night, Dee meets up with Caitlin again at a bar. They talk about Jessica and his relationship. Like, he's not really feeling it because Jessica's crazy as hell. So you got Caitlin telling him, like, you need to leave her, come with me, she's not good for you. And even invited him to come back to her place that night, but, he declined and went home. Good for you, but, like, why are you talking to her? So then we get to Tammy and Ken, they're meeting up with Jessica to show her the footage, right? Jessica immediately goes off. She takes her ring, she throws it. Tammy gets the ring, brings it back to the table. She gets the ring, throws it again. Gets the box of tissue on the table, slams it on the ground, and she just going off, and fist bumping the table and whatnot. punching the table and whatnot. I'm just like, I get it, but you really doing the most right now. Now let's calm it. Let's tone it down, okay? Because like from what Tammy Ken are saying, even though he is being, you're welcome. Sorry about that. So like he didn't really do anything to show that he was like full blown cheating, but like they mentioned, yes, it's clear that he's like emotionally cheating and doing things and having conversations with people he don't need to be having conversations with, especially about his own personal relationship with Jessica. So yes, that needs to be nipped in the bud, but at the same time, they didn't have no physical evidence of him cheating. All right. So, of course, they gave her the option, do you want to do the team up or takedown? Jessica, of course, chooses the takedown. We get to the takedown. Dee and Caitlin, they're at the bar talking, I guess at the bar that she works at or whatnot, because she's like behind the bar. Jessica pops in. Of course, she tries to run up. Like, did we think that she was going to do anything civilized? No. She tries to run up on Dee and Caitlin. Security stops her. You know, she's popping off at the mouth. Tammy can have to go in and try to explain what's going on. And, you know, Dee had to explain him and Caitlin are just friends. Ain't nothing really to take from that. And, you know, he does lie to Jessica about where he do be because, you know, Jessica's crazy. But it's just like, if she's crazy, lying to her is going to make her even more crazier than she already is. So, like, I don't know why you thought that was a good idea to lie to her in the first place. Like, you making it harder on yourself because you with the girl. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he likes it, you know, he's gonna say he don't, but you know, I'm convinced y'all be liking the crazy. Y'all like the toxicity. Cause maybe, you know, that y'all have crazy makeup sex. I don't know, but there's a reason you still dealing with that, even though you complain that shit crazy all the damn time. So anywho, Tammy asks if Dee still wants to be with Jessica. You know, he kind of not really gives a direct answer. And then in the process of her trying to talk with Dee, you have Caitlin interrupting every conversation. And even when Tammy asked Caitlin, do you want him back? She couldn't give a direct answer either. So she like, that's something we'd have to talk about, blah, blah, blah. So you lying. Tammy looking at you like you lying. I'm looking at you like you lying. You looking at yourself like you lying. Like, let's not sugarcoat things. Let's not try to act like it ain't what it is. Like, girl, you wouldn't be telling him to come back to you and inviting him to your house if you didn't want him back. So I don't want to hear shit. So anyway, meanwhile, you got Jessica talking with Ken back in the van. She's saying she needed to get some air or not, and you know she didn't try to run back inside, but security, you know, stop her from running back inside. Goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect, and then you see whatchamacallit, Jessica trying to run around the building, but she doesn't really get far. So then you got Ken trying to talk to her again. At this point, you guys need to stop talking to her because everything's going to go in one ear and out the other because she's too enraged to even try to think rationally about this. And even when she tried to be, you guys, like when she seemed somewhat rational, she wasn't rational when you guys try to, you know, show her the footage in the first place. So Ken, you know, I know that's your job to try to calm them down and talk some sense into these folks, but you can't really talk no sense into some people. Jessica's one of them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, anywho, we then have Tammy and Dee. They continue to talk. And Dee said that, you know, he'd rather leave with Jessica if he was to leave with any of the girls and whatnot. So, you know, but also explains how she can be a lot. Dee, you don't gotta tell us she could be a lot. Listen, I know you've dealt with her more, so you've seen more than what we've seen in Dee's short 60 minutes of a show, of an episode, whatever. But you don't gotta explain nothing to us. You know, we know she a lot. Just from these 60 minutes of me watching Jessica, I know she a lot. You know, but if you're willing to deal with that for the rest of your life because you proposed to her and anything, that's on you, babe. Listen, that's your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? You that listen, like I said, you must love it because you know you definitely took her back. I mean, not that y'all really broke up to begin with, but like y'all still together. So Tammy brings whatchamacallit because, you know, she's like, you know, you're going to have to, like, let it be known and, you know, your relationship with homegirl is inappropriate because, you know, he explained that, you know, when he can't even vent to his girl, he go to Caitlin because, you know, they are cool and whatnot and, you know, she's the best friend for him. Well, you know what, sir? You in the whole relationship. So this type of inappropriate friendship you have and needs to stop, needs to end if you want to stay with Crazy Hope. Sorry. So like I said, Tammy brings homegirl Caitlin back in to sit down and talk. And you know, Caitlin let us know that technically Jessica was the original side piece when her and Dee was together. So like Tammy's like, oh, that's new information. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why would Jessica let us why would Jessica have us be privy to that information? Of course. Of course. So, I mean, does it really do anything by letting us know that information? Not really, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for letting us know that Jessica was the original side piece. And he went with the fact that Jessica was the original side piece and homeboy D got with her and proposed to her and not proposed to you says a lot. Caitlyn, I'm sorry. That says a lot. But, she's, she in her feelings, So let her be in her feelings. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. So then, when they have the rebuttal to what she done said, he is like, because, went to commercial for dramatic effect, came back from commercial for dramatic effect. He's just like, well, a relationship has to be considered established for it to be considered cheating. So now I'm looking back at you, Caitlyn. Was it even a relationship to begin with, or was y'all just effing around together, friends with benefits type stuff? And he ended up going with like his number. Maybe he was the number one of his side, of his friends with benefits. She was the number two of his friends with benefits, and it became a full blown relationship because like he, wanted to rock with her more than you. Maybe that's why you're so upset, because like technically you was there first, but he didn't choose you to be his girl. He chose her to be his girl. Now I don't want to say trying to get revenge, but like, you trying to be like, well, he was mine first, so like, you kind of ruined what could have been type of thing. So I'm thinking that's where Caitlin's mindset is. She's not gonna admit it, because she be lying about her feelings. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, whatever. And Tammy asks, sorry, I had to look at my notes because I was lost. Tammy asks D, listen, have you ever cheated on Jessica with Caitlyn? Have you ever cheated on Jessica, period? He says no. And she's like, okay, I'm going to bring back Jessica. Hopefully we can have a civilized conversation. And when they do, Tammy still has the ring that Jessica threw in the office 2-3 times. She gives it to D. D asks if Jess will take the ring back, or I don't know, Tammy asks if Jess will take the ring back. She said she will take it back and put it back on if he ends his little relationship, friendship thing with Caitlyn. So that's exactly what D does. And, you can tell Caitlyn wanted to cry. Well, not wanted to cry. She was in tears. And, she goes outside and try to act like she not hurt, like she don't care and whatnot. And he gonna call back. And she gonna give him the cold shoulder when he call back. Girl, please. The fact that you even saying you gonna answer, it says a lot. Okay, you on the verge of tears. You got water in your eyes. Your voice breaking as you talking to us, in a confessional outside or whatnot. Girl, you hurt, and that's okay. We understand. But at the same time, like, girl, you not innocent in this situation, so I can't really feel bad for you, girl. But it sucks to suck. Like, I'm so sorry, Caitlyn. But hopefully you could find better. I hope so. I really do. But anyway, D puts the ring back on Jess, and they kissing her, they make up and whatnot. They probably have great makeup sex, And we get to 3 months later, they in a hotel and they still together. They're doing therapy together, which is good. And according to Jessica, I guess Yogi moved on, got pregnant by somebody, whoever. Hopefully this is a guy that's better for her than D was, because D didn't even want to be with you, Caitlyn. So hopefully this guy actually wants to be with you, and hopefully it's your boyfriend, your fiance, husband, whatever the case may be, and not just a friends with benefits that you was hoping to be a relationship. So I do hope the best for you, Caitlyn. I don't wish bad upon you. And they, I guess, are still in debate, and I'm talking about they as D and Jessica, as to whether his snow bunny tattoo should be covered up. Well, good luck to you guys. It's probably never going to be covered up, Jess, so that's probably a fighting battle. You should just not even fight. But, good for them. They're doing fine and dandy, and, that was where the episode ended. So, that's one down, 9 more to go. I got nothing else to do. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up if you laughed at least once. Please subscribe if you didn't laugh. That's okay, because I don't think I said that much jokes. And yeah, that's fine. Come back tomorrow, because hopefully episode 2 I will post like tomorrow. I'm hoping to post these like day after day after day. Since the whole season's done. And comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.